How's it going, everybody? This is Old Man Crunchy. We got a matchup for you today. We're playing APA, and it's 9-ball, and we got Gil versus Eddie. So it looks like Gil won the lag. They're both threes in APA, so they both need to make 25 points. Gil broke. It doesn't look like he's made anything. A little bit of a weaker break, but Eddie doesn't have a good shot. I haven't watched this video yet, so this is going to be a surprise for you, as much of a surprise for you as it is for me. So, but I do have like a score thing over here that I'm going to try and keep track of. So, okay. Studying the table over here a little bit. As far as this angle, I've never shot a video at this angle, I don't think. Let me know in the comments below if I have done that. Okay, so Eddie lucked out there. He banked the 2. And it ended up hitting the side rails, nipple, and finding its way magically into the opposite corner pocket. Wait, so he's got 2 points, right? He should have 2 points. He made that one in the side. That's right. Like I said, I've never watched this video yet, so this is as much of a surprise for you as it is for me. Okay, well, his next ball was the 3, so it doesn't look like he hit it. So it looks like it's ball in hand for Gil. Now, this is a little bit of a testy shot because he probably wants to hit the 3 into the rail first and punch the 7 out a little bit. At least that's what it looks like what would happen anyway. So he's got a shot on the 4 into the side. He should just put a little top on there, but he's kind of jacking up on his cue a little bit more. I think if he took his time a little bit and made his cue a little bit more parallel and studied that shot, he would have made it. He would have had good position on the 5. So it's Eddie's turn now. That's a tough angle to cut that in. He did kind of jab at it, it seemed like, anyway. That was an excellent shot. Just slow down over there. Nice shape, nice shape. So from this angle, it looks like he's probably going to end up hitting the 9, so he really needs to slow roll this because, I mean, he could stop it, but trying to avoid the scratch, which he ended up doing. That's right, Gil. We're working on it, bud. Let's see. We got 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Trying to keep count here. Sorry. There you go. That's why I've been losing my games, because I got that beer in my hand. Kind of like Eddie. He's got ball in hand, so he just needs to roll this 5 up a little bit for a little bit straighter shot on the 6. It would be best if he put himself on. Okay, he's taking a timeout. This is a timeout. Go ahead and subscribe for this timeout. If I were him, Well, I like the position that he was in. I mean, I guess it's a little bit easier to put it over there. Suppose it's more of a preference. He does have more angle on the side over there. I don't know why he's jacking up. He just... See, he's gonna push it too far. He might push it too far. We'll see what his stroke looks like. See, he hit it a little hard in my opinion. That's why I wouldn't have done that. If he was on the short rail and put some top on there, it would have hit the long rail and come in line with the 7. So he ended up trying to kick at it, and he didn't get there. So now it's ball in hand. He needs to just stun it over, just about a ball's width over. 1, 2, 3. I think Eddie made one. Okay. There you go. Just stun it back over. He could put it into the side pocket or do a little bit of a draw. Okay. Put a little bit too much stuff on there. But he can make it into the side. Or he'd go for the bank. I would go for the side. It's close enough. Good shot, Gil. Don't scratch now. There you go. So it looks like Gil's got 6. Eddie's got 3. Well, no, he should have 7. If any of this is wrong, it'll be correct in the video. I haven't done the scores or anything. Like I said, this is all fresh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so he broke dry. Eddie ended up breaking dry. Or I'm sorry, Gil. Gil ended up breaking dry. Is that a legal hit? Seems like it was. Okay. 84. He's going to have a hard time on this one. In order to be able to hit this shot, you do have to hit it pretty firm, and it looks like you need to put outside spin aiming at about probably the middle of the well, I guess the first and second diamond. So Gil's got ball in hand. He needs to draw this. Just like that. He wishes he probably could have gotten off the rail a little bit better. Oh, but he's got shape on the 4 here. Now, he could either push this forward and put the 5 into what looks like could be the corner, but I don't think he can make it into the side. He kind of whiffed at it. I don't know if he was paying attention to his shot or I don't know. He went at it pretty quick. So now Eddie's got to kick at it. What happened there? Gil's got ball in hand. At this point, I would probably play a safety. I would put it on this side closest to us. All right, Joe's taking a timeout. So the 4, if he pushes the 4 into the 5, perhaps he could make this combo. But if he was on the long rail closest to us and just touched the 4, nice shot, Gil. If he just touched the 4 into the 5, it would break it up a little bit, and it would send the cue ball over to the opposite side rail, long rail, and he could have played a safety or defense, whatever. But instead, this is the result, and now he had a hard shot, but he did kind of stick the 4 close to the 6 with Eddie. And I think it was a legal hit, too. Just taking a little sipperoonie here. We got another one of these bad boys. Over here in Colorado, we got it just snowed a couple days ago, so it's pretty cold out there, and that's what we call a Colorado refrigerator, you know. So it saves space in the indoor refrigerator. I don't know what we're doing here. I think he's waiting for the guy to shoot. Hopefully they're not trading secrets and talking about the table, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to face this way. You tell me the positions of the balls, and I'll tell you which order you need to hit them. All right. Timeout undone. All right, so he could probably he just whacked at it. That 9 did almost go in. Okay, so Gil just needs to stun this 4. I think it goes past the 6. His hand is a little too elevated right now. He's trying to avoid touching that 8, but I mean, he made the ball, so what does it matter? But he could have more control of the ball if he doesn't elevate his shot as much as he does. Like here, he could, well, no, it was closer to the pocket. I'm just judging here. But that's what we're doing. We're commentating. But you see, he missed that shot. And that's okay. That's okay. We got plenty of other games. Okay, so Eddie comes to the table. He whacks the 7 in. He's got good shape on the 8. Just push it up. Touch the short rail. Oh, see, he jabbed at it a little too hard. Pardon me. Left Gil in a tough spot. He's probably going to want to shoot this into the, bank this into the corner closest to him. Okay, so Joe's doing a timeout over here, and he's trying to show him how to shoot the shot, basically to make the shot. Excuse me. It's the altitude. See, that works out pretty good. He's stuck close to the 9, leaving Eddie a tough shot on this 8 here. I think he can see it, but see, his elbow seems a little weird right now. I'm not surprised that he missed that. If he kind of shot like his hand was like a pendulum or a hammer or something like that, I think that shot would have went in. But his elbow was too open. Now, Gil got a little bit unfortunate with that one. I thought that one was going to go in. Tough cut on the 8, though. We'll see what happens. I might seem a little judgy right now, but this is kind of how I look at the game as far as people shooting and understanding how they shoot. It was a good shot on the 8, but he's stuck on this 9. It looks like if he hits it center ball heading towards the corner, it looks like scratch territory. He's trying to go for the side. See, I don't know if that was a legal hit, but I guess it doesn't matter because it scratched anyway. He jacked up on it, trying to avoid that. You know, if you hit the ball, it'll probably jump a little bit. Maybe it'll squirt over to the side. But if your cue is only that's only if your cue is going one direction. He kind of stroked at it a little bit goofy. What is going on here? Don't you walk away. Where did he go? Oh, the cue ball flew. The cue ball flew all the way. Okay. Good job, Gil. I am not even paying attention to the score. You know what? The score will pop up when the score pops up. I'll just close this window. I totally lost it. Alright, so he made something in. You got the 1, 2, 3. I suppose, 4, 5, 6, 7. He must have made the 8 ball in. Just push the 1 ball towards the corner. You're going to have a hard time. Maybe you could, getting onto the 2, I mean, but. He could have just played a defense. Really, he could have put that 1 anywhere, and which I suppose he did, but I think he was genuinely just trying to make that 1. Alright, so if he puts top on this, he's probably going to bump into the 6, which might give him a shot on the 2. He didn't quite get there. If he wanted to make something, he needs to draw the ball into the 6. He can see the angle from here. I can see the angle. But maybe he wants to kick at it and play a defense with the chance of kicking the 6 ball in. If he is trying to make the 6 ball, it works out in the end. If he was trying to make the 6 ball, I don't think he would have had a shot on the 2. Could have bumped in off the 9 into the side pocket, maybe. That would have been a lucky shot. Cool waving your phone from the camera. We don't want to see your nudes. So Gil whacks at the 2. Double kisses. Leaves Mr. Eddie in a bad spot. There is no clear shot on the 2. He could draw it into the 5 or just play a safety. Pretty good spray and pray there. Locked up Gil. I don't really see. He could either kick at it from the long rail, or he could kick at it from the short rail. And it looks like he's going to go towards the short rail, doing a longer kick. And he made it. Good job. If he's got a shot on the... Oh, okay, I was looking at the 7. So it looks like he's got a chance of making this 9 in. But that, with the 9 being there, does kind of make it a little bit bigger of a pocket. I think he was intending on doing a defensive shot. I like this shot better because Eddie might miss this ball and then give him ball in hand. It looks like he has to go to the, from this perspective, the top rail. The long rail at the top. Am I getting text messages over here? Where's my vape? Oh, move the camera a little. If he kicks at the bottom rail closest to us, maybe he's going for a 3 rail. He has no chance of making it, but he had a chance in hitting it. It was a good shot. Well, it was a good try anyway. Now, I don't know the score, but it is about points, so yeah, Gil could either. I don't know if I would go that way. I would probably stop it into the corner that he's standing next to for better shape on the 4. It would have probably been a little bit easier of a shot for him, too. He would have had good shape on the 4. He could have just stopped it into the 5, so that would have given him a couple other points, but he just kind of lucked out there. So Eddie sprays and prays on the 3. The side pocket makes it a pretty big pocket here with that 9 being there. It would leave him pretty good shape for the 4 if he hits it light enough. He hit a little too hard. Okay, he's going to have a hard time getting to this 5. This is where I would probably hit it, I guess from his perspective, maybe like a half ball, so the 4 ball just bounces back and forth and leaves him down table. It's a weird cut onto this 4 getting over to the 5, but hitting this ball, center ball, would send it, I'm pretty sure, without scratching, with good shape for the 5. It'll probably leave the ball exactly where it's at right now. Let's see how he hits it. He hit it way too light anyway, but maybe he was going for a defensive shot. If that's what he was doing, he put him in a good spot. Just move parallel to the 4. There you go. Return the favor. Here, you take the bank now. I wouldn't even try and make this. But he makes it. He makes it anyway. He says, forget this guy. Let's see you do it again. If he does do it again, he's got to hit it kind of light because that 6 goes into the side right here by the 7. And he scratches. Bumps out the balls a little bit. Gil should shoot this into either the side or the corner down table. I would go for the side because he tried to do a long shot last time and screwed it up. There you go. He needs to get about... Okay, he pushed it a little far. That's fine. He could shoot the 6 into the corner. If he puts light top on this, he can avoid the scratch, but it needs to have top spin as it continues to roll. So there's a dead ball there. Now this 9 ball, getting to this 9 ball isn't really the easiest thing to do. Obviously that 7 goes into this corner closest to us, but he needs to either draw it to get close to the 1 or the 9, or he needs to push it forward to bounce off the rail back into it. If he's good with close shots like this, it needed to roll a lot further. He overcuts it a little bit. This one he shouldn't worry about the scratch. I think a lot of people worry about the scratch, but this is just don't hit it center ball, you know. And he whiffs it. Oh, man. But see, he ended up hitting it center ball, and that's why it almost scratched, too. Nice. On to the next rack. Eddie breaks. He makes the what looks like the 5 and the 1 in. Yep. No shot on the 2. He needs to play it safe. Or defense. There are no safeties in APA. They're called defenses. Swing and a miss. Not the easiest shot here. It's probably really close to the rail. I wouldn't even... well, you could attempt this shot. It's not going to give you... Well, it will give you good shape on to the 3, but... You're asking for a lot here. Oh, man, he just lucked out there. That was just too perfect to just end up rolling all the way down there. It could have hit it. I think I seen it swerve a little bit. You should probably shoot this 2 into the side. Easier shot on the 3. See, he's got a longer bridge this time. Sometimes he puts his hand real close to the yeah, like that. Like he's got no room. He makes that one though. He needs to get onto the left side of the 6. Didn't quite get there. Not bad. Beautiful combo. It's got to bank this 6. Where's the 6 going to go? Alright, so Gil just needs to kind of stop shot this, stun it, whatever you want to call it. He just needs to get close to the 8. Oh, man. What happened there? I didn't even see it. Still left him a pretty hard shot. I'd probably tuck him behind the 9. Leave him a tough shot. He swings. Okay, so he's taking a timeout. I think Joe's telling him to hit the 6 there. It'll hit off of the 8 into the corner, and the 6 is going to want to travel towards the other pocket. I'm not reading his mind, but I see what Joe is talking about. Joe over there is I think he's an 8 and 9 ball. So he needs to hit it about there. Now, if the 6 heads toward, he needs to hit it kind of light, and you can't really describe that to somebody. They just have to understand what light means. But the 6, there you go. That was a solid. Oh man, that 6 almost went in anyway. Maybe that's. Oh, okay. Joe was talking about him kicking the hitting the 6 off of the 8 in there. I would have shot for the 8. There's probably a lot that... If I had one of those drawing things, leave in the comments below what those, shout out to Drew Von Port, I think that's his name, and some of the other guys who are able to put drawings on their tables, like on the videos. What program is that? I tried Googling it, and it didn't make any sense to me, but I don't know what their recording process is, so let me know. The other guy up there is kind of shooting in this area. The cue ball's just kind of staying there, so he wants to probably bank this 9 into the side pocket. I think that's his teammate. He just needs to tell his teammate, you know, you need to get the heck out of the way. You got ball in hand. Why don't you take a look at the table for a while first while I shoot this shot in? Just move it over a little bit more. There you go. Commentating. Good shot. All right, now move out of the way. I need to bank this into the side pocket, bud. He double kissed it. And wouldn't you know it, look at this shot. Boom, it goes in. I want to see Efford Reyes try that shot. Oh, man, Gil's getting set up bad here. Dry break. I could see the line right there. His cue is looking at the line just to be able to hit this this one ball. Working those 2 rails is no easy feat, but it is ball in hand. See, this is one of those shots where he needs to slow down his stroke. He just needs to really just kind of just poke at it with top. Boom, just like that. Oh, careful! You don't want to be moving balls anywhere. See, if he had a longer bridge and was able to control it a little bit better, he can draw this back. He is elevated though, and he shot it at the nipple. I don't know how he was going to get on that 3. He needed to do draw. Okay, that's good placement right there. Just push him towards, yeah, he doesn't have a shot here. That 8 ball goes in. He's got a tough shot on this 2, though. Wow. Holy crap. That was beautiful. And it looks like it's the end of the match. He must have made his 24 points, and that's the way she goes. But you know, if a little tip for you know, more beginner, I guess, players is, I always tell people, domo arigato. You know, you want to do that robot, and you need to keep that that elbow down and stabilize that back arm a little bit. It might improve the shots a little bit. But I mean, there were some impressive shots in this game. So, but anyway, go ahead and subscribe. Tell your friends. Peace.